friendly? Can you hear me? What up? You want to team up, man? You have any weapons? You got a rifle or anything? Yeah, if I give you a gun, you promise not to shoot me? Here's a mag. Here's a mag for it. There's in the bar over here. There's a chest holster. Yeah, it's right. Right this one. PS4. Yeah, it's the first room right there. Right there. You see it? Right behind you. Yeah, you're almost on. It's right behind you. It's right there to your left. You might have to relog if you can't see it. Here, I'm gonna pick it up and drop it. Maybe I'll be able to see it. You see it now? It's right in front of me. Some of the shit around here is glitch. Yeah, you got food and all that? You got food, dude? Yeah, there's a can of tuna I put on the stairs here. Can you see it? It's right there on the stairs. Here, I'll give you. You got a knife to open it? Here, I just dropped the kitchen knife. It's right there. Let me try. Try now. You might be glitched. You might have to just log and relog. Look for a map. Figure out where you are. There's a map right outside here if you fall. Usually going up. Yeah, usually going up and down the coast. You want to get pretty kitted out before you go inland, or at least with food and water. You can get military gear at the Northwest Airfield, but it's usually pretty heavy on the PvP. That's why I loot up and then head back to the coast. The PvP out here is still heavy. A guy tried to beat me with a freaking club. He didn't have any success. I did because I have automatic. I have an automatic shotgun, so. Yeah, there's a lot of people up here. Basically, then. Yeah, you new to the game? Oh shit, you get a bit of a learning curve, bud. Oh, this game is fucking brutal. And the building mechanics, yeah, the building mechanics and the survival mechanics can be a little complicated sometimes. Yeah, you can combine different things with different things, and they'll yield stuff. But it's you're kind of guessing. The best is just to go on YouTube and YouTube crafting for Daisy. So if the red dot's where we're at, and then if you look to the left, uh, almost straight left toward the left edge of the map, you'll see like a little oval-looking thing. That's the airfield. That's a big airfield. Yeah, if you double-click the right joystick, and then do the same thing for aiming. You hold the left trigger, and then click once uh, on the right, and then that'll aim you down the side. Um, 9 mil doesn't do a lot of damage, but that 45 will, a couple of hits will drop somebody. Yeah, that happens. That's why it's good to team up. I was hoping to build a base around here, but I don't know. This server's very yeah, this server's very aggressive. Yeah, mostly it's a German. A lot of them are. I think it's a German server, so they're about I want to say 7 or 8 hours ahead of East Coast time. So it's like real early in the morning there. So that's why right now it's yeah. If you double tap, it will keep your mic on steady, and then you can just talk. Yeah, but the disadvantage of that is when you're walking around, other people will see your hand. Well, not just that. If you have a toggle down, they can see your gamer tag in their screen. Even if you're not saying nothing, even if they can't hear you, the, that your gamer tag will flash on their screen. Oh, yeah. There's a lot of like stupid tricks to learn, and when you get out like Westmore, there's like wolves and bears and stuff. Definitely need a gun for the wolves. Yeah, they come in like packs of. Yeah, the wolves come in like packs of like 6 to 8. You have to kill at least 3 of them to get them to stop bothering you. Yeah, they can screw you up pretty good. I was just gonna hit the. Alright, I'm probably not gonna stay on much longer. Let's see. Let's see what's down. Oh shit. You're probably gonna have to go to the PlayStation, add friends, and then do it the old-fashioned way. Yeah, yeah, yeah. If you would do that, I'll go ahead. Since I got the heavy armory here, I'll go ahead and hold on. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. I just pointed at you, or when you toggle your mic. Mine's mine's Viking ski bum, one word. Yeah, it's you could spend hours just getting looted and then trying to find each other and then just to get shot and die in a couple seconds. So it can be a little frustrating. The best for like learning is to go and learn the maps is to go on a hike. The best is you've already figured out where to find the modded servers. Now the other thing is to do is to go on the RP servers, the role playing servers. Those you just type in RP and then it'll show you the RP servers. You just type in PvP, it'll show you the PvP servers. And then you can scroll through, and then I usually write down and favorite the server I'm on because it's like 200 pages of servers. Like I'm on one that's called Lakeside. It's it's pretty cool. But it's a PvP roleplay. So basically, if you're outside of like the safe zone, it's no rules. There's trading and there's cars at work and stuff like that. There's factions and teams. They all wear different armbands. Yeah. Well, yeah. It's pretty cool. We have one of the largest factions, so because of that, it gets a little boring. So I have off on other servers. Yeah, yeah. GTA, people just freaking shoot you. Yeah, it is. The story mode's cool. Let's head up this way. I was thinking, if I go back up where I was hiding earlier, I dropped a MP5, but I don't know if it'd be too hard to find. I dropped it up in the woods. Um, we could try. We can try to find it, or we can come down here. Maybe get you a shotgun. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, they can still shoot you afterwards too. That sucks. Do you got water? Yeah, I'll give you a canteen. Yeah. So there's chlorine tablets in a canteen. That water is already purified, so it's okay to drink the way it is. And there's chlorine tablets there. You can't pick that stuff up, can you? You, yeah, maybe the chlorine. Um, yeah, you guys are good. Or grab the big rectangle button in the middle of the controller, and then that'll show you what's in the area. Do like an area in the vicinity of be on the left. Yeah, yeah. Then on the left you'll see vicinity. Uh, um, yeah, and then L1 and L yeah L1 and R1 will toggle so it's right above the vicinity, and then you press down on the D-pad to select the item to pick it up. Press square. There you go. Oh, do you have room to carry it? Yeah. Yeah, you gotta take it from your hands and put it in your, yeah, and then pick that up. Huh. Okay. Yeah, it's right in front. You, you know how to hotkey things? To hotkey an item? So you're gonna go to your inventory. So your gun's in the hand in your hand. So you're gonna go to your hands, and then you're gonna press, and then you're gonna press L3. You're gonna push that. Yeah, you push straight down on the left joystick, and then, yeah, and then you use the other joystick to select a slot, and then press X. Assign it in a slot. So I usually quick assign weapons, frags, yeah, weapons, frags, and like melee weapons. Yeah, there's a stone up here on the paths. Right here, this small stone you can use for crafting. Yeah, you glitched out. You're probably gonna have to log log out and log back in. Well, just take a couple of seconds. Yeah, wait, or you can press on the like. Yeah. Is your inventory full? You should be able to go through and see how many slots your hoodie and your pants have. I think you have 20 and 20. Yeah, they fill it quick. Yeah. Yeah, I could use the shotgun shells. That you can use for the cult that you have. Yeah, that goes to the weapon you have. Oh, that. Yeah, all right. That's all it was. You were just your inventory was full. You need to find it back. Back. Let me reload this real quick. What's that? Oh yeah. You can do like a campfire. You can make a improvised knife. Well, you can make put it around the campfire to, and then eventually, if you get enough of them, you can make a stove. Yeah, they gotta get pretty close. R1. If you hold R1, there's powdered milk. Grab that if you. Food's the hardest thing. Yeah. See, so use R1 and then right joystick to select the item, and then once you select the item, um, the red arrow points to it, and then you press X to access that item. This particular server is hard for a beginner. I would typically go to one that's a server that's not as popular. Yeah, and you like if you want to just practice like the crafting and like explore the maps, look for a hiking one. And those are usually not they don't kill on sight. Um, but that's usually kind of what you want to look for, or RP ones, role playing ones. I think this trail just goes around this little lake here, and then you can find these little markers here. So this is a red trail. So that's a red trail. So if you look at the map, Yeah. So if you look at the map, it'll be indicated by a red trail. Um, and dirt trails are usually white on the map, and then paved roads are yellow. Um, but what you can do is, if you have a smartphone, what I would do is I would download the app. It's called I Survive with a Z. Uh, to navigate. It makes it a lot easier. It shows you where stuff spawns too. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Yeah, and if you go along different places, you'll see maps or road signs. Yeah, the toughest part about this is the road signs are in Russian, so they use the Russian alphabet. Yeah, this is a very aggressive server. One of the ones I was on, there's one for Livonia, which is the other map, the Polish map. It's called RTBM times 50. Stands for Ragtag Band of Misfits. That one's a pretty decent one. Some people KOS on it. Some people roleplay, some people team up. Just depends on who you come across. I tend to play kind of friendly until weapons are pointed at me, and then I shoot. If I see somebody having trouble with a zombie, I'll help them out. Sometimes sometimes I regret that because they turn on me. Yeah, that's the thing. So with the edged weapons, they'll cut other players, and then they'll do bleeding damage. What's cool is I think you can notice like it sounds louder when I'm facing you, and then quieter when I'm facing away. It's kind of a neat. Yeah. Let me just. That's a deer. The deer make weird sounds on this freaking game. I think this will lead us just north of a airstrip. Maybe we'll go as far as Pollyanna, and then maybe I'll call it quits. But that's inland a bit. It might give you a little bit of a fighting chance. Try to get up to a military spawn. That's usually where all the good gear's at. But it's yeah. But it's a risk first reward because wherever there's good loot, there's other players and there's usually zombies. Yeah. The general rule of thumb for this game is guns for other players and melee weapons for zombies. You don't want to use a gun for a zombie. Ammo can be a little scarce for one, and two, you'll alert every zombie in the area, even with a silencer. Yeah. Well, one zombie, two zombie, not too bad. Three zombie, a little challenging. Yeah. 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 The best is try to outrun them if you can. They can jump over things that we can't. Oh, that's thirst. Here. And then you can, here, Here, hold on a second. Just stand still. You could give water and stuff to other players. Yeah. If your thirst or your hunger goes into the red, your health starts going down quick. Yeah. Yeah. So if it's white, you're good. If it starts turning blue, that means you're getting cold. And if it starts getting low, then your health will. If it's like blue and the arrows pointing down, then your health will start going down. That's your blood. So if you get cut, you can bleed out. So it'll turn yellow, and then it'll turn and then it'll turn red, and then it's mine's just recovery because I just got done with a little bout myself. And then your whole screen will turn gray, and color will be hard to see, and it's hard to see anything. Um, and you'll start passing out and stuff. The cross, that's your overall health. So if it's white, you're all good. Uh, yeah, when it gets down about halfway, just before it turns yellow, you want to be very careful. And if it starts to turn red, that means you could get hit once or twice and you're dead. And you take fall damage pretty easy here, so you gotta be careful jumping off of things. Yeah, it's really easy to die in this game. But this game's been out since 2013, 14. Well, this is originally from Arma, and then Arma 3, which are both PC games. Arma 3, Arma 3, they had a DayZ mod, so it came from a mod that they had on their air shots. Let's see. Yeah. It's a little bit the direction we're going. Yeah, I'm gonna turn my mic off for a second. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, Arma 3 is pretty cool. I haven't played it. My brother's played it quite a bit. Yeah, now you do full scale, like, attacks and stuff. Paths like this aren't too bad. It's because you're in the woods and stuff. But like roads, you don't want to like be right in the middle of a road, going down a road. People shoot you. Yeah, yeah. It's easy. It's easier to navigate that way, but it's far more risky. Alright, let me figure out where I am here real quick. Yeah, and it'll help with damage from zombies. I think if we go to the left here, they'll take us to this little airfield. There may be stuff there that may. Not. Yeah. Yeah, that's the easiest way. Otherwise, you go crazy trying to figure it out. You could, yeah, you could screenshot it with your PS4 and then use it that way when you come across a hiking map or something. Yeah, it makes fighting a little bit easier. Depending on what kind of fighting you're doing. Whereabouts? Yeah, you gotta be careful of that. They may be friendly, but on this server probably not, so you gotta be really careful. I'm pretty geared. If they saw me, yeah, I'm pretty geared. So if they saw me, they might go the other way. Well, I got definite military level gear, so it's obvious I've been to the airfield. He might have hid in the woods. Yeah, it's easy to run this. Go see what's it. Oh, it's a burlap sack. If you have rope, you can make an improvised back. Oh, you glitched out pretty good. Well, let's get to this little airfield and maybe that can help you out a little bit because because we're inland a little bit. And we'll get you. Yeah, it's easy to go in circles. Those barricades in the road, those are usually an indicator that there's a military something or other up. Yeah. This isn't a military. This is a civilian airfield. But there's a weapon spawn down here, and there's some decent loot. But it could have been looted. Yeah, it could have been looted. That's a semi rifle. That's a ways out. I can't tell what kind of rifle it is. It's definitely not Mosin because Mosins don't shoot that fast. It might be an SKS like I got on my back. Okay, so we got a military up here. I'm gonna turn my mic off for a second. Find a gap in this fence. See if you can get this dry bag. It's not ideal because it's bright red, but it's better than none. Ah, shit, it glitched out. Alright, so drop your pistol, and then it'll allow you to take the dry bag to your hands. Take the dry bag to your hands, and then it'll give you the option to equip it. Yeah. There you go. Now use the bumpers to get the cursor red where your hands are, and then press triangle to equip it. There you go. Now you can grab your pistol. I've grabbed the duct tape. It's good for repairing stuff like shoes and stuff like that. You run a lot, your shoes get worn down, and your shoes get worn down, and then you'll start cutting your feet, and then you'll bleed out. Yup, I learned all this stuff the hard way. I would equip that knife for your melee weapon. The knife does pretty decent damage. Yeah, that don't do much. Yeah, but it's good for cooking and stuff. Yeah, shit. Yeah. You gotta be careful talking to your buildings if you know there's zombies around, because your voice will alert the zombie as well. Yeah. This game's too realistic sometimes. I check inside. Ah, shit. Yeah, you gotta be careful when you're double teaming zombies. It's easy to hit another player. Yeah. Yeah, we can probably not aggro it. Yeah. Yeah, when you poke holes in it, then you make a fire barrel. But if you leave it without the holes, you can use it for storage, for like base building. Or somebody had already had, they'd already turned it into a fire barrel. Yeah, here I dropped some matches and some ammo here. You see it? Some 45 rounds and some matches. Yeah. So what I usually do is like when I despawn, I find like a room or something where I can close the door, because it takes a few seconds to despawn, and then at least you have a barrier between you and whatever coming at you. Now, yeah. Now, if you do it in the middle of combat, they call that combat logging. Some servers it's very frowned upon and will get you banned. Some servers they don't care. I mean, I've done it when I first started playing this, just because I was geared and I wasn't very good at PvP, and I didn't want to lose my gear. So, uh, there's a tent over here. Let's check this out real quick. I don't know if we check this little military thing. Let's go in this building. I'm gonna despawn in here. So basically, if you look, let me. So you can emote too, by pointing. So if you go that way, that's kind of it's east. There's an airfield hangar over that way. In the distance, you can see the building, the white tops there. There's yeah, there's some decent loot over there, and that'll head you inland a little bit. But you gotta sneak around because there's a lot of zombies in there. You know, if try to you try to fist fight every single one of them, you're gonna end up with 10 zombies on you. Yeah. Uh, but if yeah. But if you have high stamina, you can outrun a majority of them. But I go inside and I don't want to get wet because the character will start getting cold. Yeah, somebody's making a garden over here. Yeah, you can see over here. Yeah. I think I have seeds on me. Yeah, yeah. It could be somebody trying to make a base. If you find seeds, you can plant the seeds. Yeah. Uh, I survive. Okay. Yeah. What do you have? Just a hoodie on? I would switch the bomber jacket for that hoodie. It has more slots and it's warmer. And then you know how to switch your gear over, right? But yeah, you gotta put your hoodie in your hands and then you can transfer everything into your. No, you gotta put the, the jackets in your inventory. No, well, the jacket is in your inventory. Now you got to put it in your hands, and then up at the very top, 4 slots over is the jacket slot. There you go. That looks sharp. And now you want to pick, yeah, yeah, and then you want to drag all that stuff back into your inventory. Here, so I'm gonna do a thing real quick. Uh, oh shit, it's my other character. I thought this one had lockpicks. My other character's got a. Yeah, that's handy for like if for like good camping. But the thing is, if somebody rushes in and they get like real close like this, and they're hitting you, it's hard to like say I got a weapon out, so I can't see I'm aiming, but it won't let me aim because you're too close to me. Yeah, see, because you're too close to me. But I'll get away from you here so I don't hit you. So here, stay over there. So if you're aiming and then you press square, it does that. So all the way. Yeah, but it takes a fair amount of stamina. So I gotta do that and then wait a little bit and then I can do it and then I can do it again. Cause I get a lot of yeah I get a lot of gear so it's I don't have a lot of stamina. The the vest I'm carrying will stop. Yeah, Jugo hyphen Kevin.